Get ready with me as I talk about how my rapist baby mama and her whole family have been harassing me ever since I exposed him for being a date rapist. Let's get into it. Okay, so I met this dude, okay, his name is Jamie Elder. I met him back in high school my freshman year. We had been friends, had a little bit more than friendship going, but never done nothing sexual. And then after I graduated high school, 2019 I believe, is when we finally started doing sexual things. And then we had just been on and off doing sexual things unless I got in a relationship, because out of respect for my partner, I was not going to be friends or hanging around or, obviously doing more than that with somebody that I had already previously doing that with. So anytime I was in a relationship, we just wouldn't talk. And then after I was in a relationship, we would talk like nothing was wrong. Like he was always very understanding, very open to that. He got with his baby mama some years ago within that and has literally always cheated on her with me. And I just didn't give a fuck because I didn't care for her. We weren't friends, and that has nothing to do with me. I didn't make a fucking commitment to you. Now we're in 2022. I had literally just got out of the worst relationship I have ever been in my freaking life. He was I don't know exactly what words I can say. I'm gonna try to write the certain words, but I'm just gonna say it. He was a narcissist. He would gaslight. He would manipulate me. He was cheating on me. He also was very much in the closet and was using me as a beard, as well as I was playing stepmom. So my mind and mental going into 2022 was literally the worst, just ever. And I got into drinking super bad and would literally get blackout drunk, all the time, and just didn't think nothing of it. It was just that's just what party girls do, yeah. So like I was saying, I was literally a party girl, and I was just constantly going out and constantly drinking, okay? And I had no idea what date, I'll have to write the word, I don't think I can say it, date, R word, I had no idea what that was, or everything that, fell underneath, the title of that. So I'm not thinking that me going out, getting drunk, and us, doing sexual shit, and me not remembering the next day, meant that I was too drunk to give consent, as well as I was too drunk to even remember the whole situation. He had to literally explain to me, what we did, what happened, how we even got to where we were. I had no recollection of the events. And like I said, since I had been knowing him since high school, me waking up and not remembering and you having to tell me, I didn't think anything of that. It didn't sound like a bad thing, as well as I trusted this person. I had lived with him at some point, and his mom and his grandma. I was very close to him. He's met my mom. We were very much close. And so I'm not thinking that, oh, I'm waking up and you're having to tell me, what we did, because I have no recollection of it. I did not know, what that meant. So fast forward, I obviously find out what it is, and I start, rethinking everything that I had just been doing that past year or whatever, and was oh my god, well, he did that to me. And it was very, very, very difficult for me to wrap my head around the fact that he, who again I just explained our whole little past, that he could ever do that to me. He was somebody who I really confided in. He was a best friend of mine at some point, especially during 2022, because like I said, I was going through such a horrible place mentally, that yeah, he was just there for me. And so when I finally was okay, that happened to me, let me start trying to process this, I was still dealing with that horrible relationship. Basically my brain had no room to try to work through that because it was working through something else. And then finally I was able to try to start working through that, okay? And I made a video. I didn't put nobody's name in it. I just made a video talking about me being, essayed and, date R word, And so I posted it. And then people were literally commenting on there, telling me, post person's name, and stuff like that. And I was really debating, because I was just that's not really my point. My point is not to expose them. It's more so to make people look up, date R word. But then I started thinking about it more, and I was okay, yes, I'm wanting to spread awareness, and again, this is not to bash him or talk shit about him or nothing like that, but I as well want people to know who to be aware of, because even though we had our past that we had, I still do not know, to this day, if he purposely got me drunk, knew I was too drunk, purposely took advantage of me or not. But regardless if it's purposeful or not, he still did it. So I made a video with, his name and stuff. Obviously, that, sparked something, and, that was back in March, okay? And obviously right after I posted the video, literally the same day, I actually went to work that day because I didn't expect it, to blow up or do what it did. It got so many fucking views, so many interactions, so many comments, so many DMs, as well as I had left work a little bit earlier than what I normally would, and his baby mama, started from literally March 9th was when I posted it. She called my job and literally made I'm gonna have to write it, or I don't know how to spell it, but a B threat, okay? I'm gonna have to write it. And was basically saying if I do that to the building, would it be my manager's concern? Because my manager was literally telling her this has nothing to do with me. I don't even know why you're calling up here. And she was okay, well, if I do the B threat, then we'll involve you. And he's we have caller ID, right? She hangs up. They instantly obviously text me. So they text me, and I immediately write the number in Cash App to see who it is, even though it it had caller ID, but I just wanted to confirm it. I don't know. Typed it in Cash App to confirm that it was her, and I told my manager, why that was happening. And so, they obviously blocked the number, and everything was fine with my job. Well, they started making fake pages about me. And I say they, Nene and, Jamie, him and his baby mama, they started making fake pages to spread all these lies about me, to try to discredit me. To try to make people not believe my story, and was literally just making up the most craziest shit. I obviously start going back and forth, trying to figure out if I can figure out who it is, because of what they're saying. It's obviously somebody that knows me, because of certain things that they were saying. It's okay, you do know of me, but they were making up lies. So I wasn't sure, who it was. And so, eventually, because she kept doing it for months, I was able to realize it was her, because I was also getting into it with her on her real page, and the certain things they were saying was just matching up, the certain wordings, the certain timing, everything was just matching up for it to be her. Okay, so I realized that it doesn't matter if I block their real pages or not, they're just gonna make fake pages, and they're not gonna stop spreading these lies. So I got a detective involved. And I told him all the stuff she was doing, you know, and all that. And he basically said that there needs to be more things done before they can do more things. So he was like, send me, you know, like when she does more stuff and we'll go from there. So now we'll fast forward to November, okay? That was back in June, I believe, is when I got the detective involved. So now we'll fast forward to October. October 19th, the second interview that I have done about it finally got posted. So obviously I'm posting a video, okay? And the crazy part about it is they had me blocked and then unblocked me when I started doing that posting. And I'm kind of like, if you don't want to see it, if it's not true, like, why are you trying so hard to defend it? Why are you making fake pages? Why are you caring to come check on my page? Like, if people are sending it to you, block them because they're not your friend. And if they are your friend, then block them because they're not your friend. If you don't want to see something, very much tell them. And if they keep sending it to you, like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, that's all on you, okay? But they unblocked me and then started making more fake pages. Literally since October, they have made over 20 fake pages. Over 20. And I will obviously be posting, you know, the screenshot of the fake pages. And so I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't know, like, what else to do. Like, I legit don't. At the same time, the detective told me that if they could start doing more stuff again, you know, to let him know, and then they could then do something. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to keep, you know, posting, like, what they're saying in the hopes that they will just tell on themselves. And, of course, they did. Not only did they tell on themselves, okay, now it's no longer just Nene and Jamie messing with me, making fake pages. Now Nene's family, her sister's daughter, and their their 4 cousins have now been involved and been making, you know, like, posts about me, talking shit about me. Nene's sister has literally been trying to call my dad and my brother the R word, like, saying that they do that to my little brother. To a minor. Like, just literally saying stuff. They've talked about my friend that passed away. I'm not even going to say all the stuff they've been saying about that, but obviously, you know, they'll say whatever. They literally make fake pages, use my picture as a profile picture to make up lies about me. And then, okay, on top of all of that, they made a fake page, used one of my, like, current profile pictures for the fake page, and sent themselves a message. The baby mama is currently pregnant again with their second child, okay? They made a fake page to send themselves a message saying that I was going to kick her until this was no longer here. And until she wasn't no longer here. Yeah, they sent that to themselves. And just when I thought they couldn't do any more, they literally just continue to make up lies. They post me as their profile picture. They have me as their header. They have me in their bios. And this is not just on one social media. This is literally across all social media, the fake pages, the harassment. They have then started posting my actual family members and their names. And then they finally figure out my boyfriend's number, where my boyfriend's dad used to work. They figure out my mom and dad's number, call my mom and dad to tell them that I've been messing with them. Apparently some window got smashed, and they keep trying to claim they have a video of me doing it. I didn't do it, but to whoever did do it, thank you. But yeah, and then they literally just keep lying and making up lies, and it's like, y'all literally, they were talking about how my mom was bad built, how I'm bad built, okay? How I'm bad built, and my mom's bad built. My whole family's bad built because I am half Mexican. And I'm like, how are you gonna talk shit about somebody and then literally try to run to them to save you? How? I like legit don't understand that at all. But yeah, they did that. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know, like, what to do at this point. Like, I have a detective involved. I'm going to send them, you know, basically everything else that's been happening since October. But it's like, dude, like, I don't even understand. If he didn't date R-word me, why are y'all doing all this? As well as, why are y'all doing all this? Like, it has nothing to do with you. He's not married to that girl. That is not your brother-in-law. That is not your nothing-in-law. Like, and not only that, he cheats on her. Like, not just with me, like, with other girls. He literally got another girl pregnant. He's just not a part of that child's life because his baby mama won't let him. But it's like, dude, like, the fact that the family doesn't just think, like, he could have done just anything like that. Like, they literally are just going so hard that they're literally harassing me. They call my boyfriend's phone, just talking shit, trying to, like, get him to, like, go date them. Like, again, I don't know what to do. Like, I legit just don't understand how somebody who literally had your sister, cousin, aunt, whatever, all the family is related to her that is messing with me, that inserted themselves, by the way. They literally had a baby shower, went out to the club. She's about to pop, like, do literally any second, okay? Just had a baby shower a couple weeks ago. When they went out to the club, they literally had, like, a sign that said, F you, Taryn, from the sister. And I'm like, y'all literally are celebrating at a baby shower. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I've literally had people tell me, like, I am doing this for clout. Like, that's why I'm doing this. And I'm like, are you good? Like, what is wrong with y'all? The way y'all project is insane. Or, like, because I want him. I want a dude that I know cheats on his baby mama. Like, are you good? Like, are you good? And what's crazier is he has literally always gaslighted her about me. I would legit see her in the club a day after I just had, you know, sexual relations with him. And I would literally just be laughing to myself. Like, she just has no idea. Now, I don't care how that sounds. I legit do not care about helping somebody cheat. I did not make a commitment to you. Nor do I think that's, like, okay or not. I thought it was okay with him, and I did it. So, whoever's like to comment on that, save your comments. I'm not going back and forth with you. You can argue with your mama. Like, literally earlier last year, I believe so, 2 different girls that I was close with, actually, we fell off. Yeah, we fell off, and they went and told the baby mama that I had been sleeping with her boyfriend, and he managed to gaslight himself out of that, and we continued to sleep together. Like, it's like, girl, like, and now I'm telling you, like, yes, what you were thinking was true, like, we were doing it. And obviously, not every time we were doing it, he did that to me, no. But at least one time, he did that to me. I woke up and did not remember. I was too drunk. He had to explain everything to me. I literally didn't remember. And I can't tell you, like, what I think the scariest part of that is. Like, I don't know if it is scarier to be like R word and remember, or scarier to be R word and not remember, because it's like, dude, you could have had anybody come in that room and do that to me. You could have literally done whatever to me, and I will never know. You could have kept evidence about it, and I will never know. Like, it's just the not knowing is so bugging. And just to know, like, if I would have known about this, I obviously would have red flagged it immediately. Waking up the next morning and being like, wait, we did that, and I don't remember. You just took advantage of me. I'm about to go get a kit done, go to the police station, do all that. I waited too long. I didn't know. It was literally like months, year, I don't even know exactly how long after until I found out, like, that he did that. You know, from when he did it. So there was no going to the police, all that. I obviously tried that. They told me they couldn't help me. So I took it upon myself to spread awareness in the best way that I thought could make people, like I said, literally look up what it is, because I was so ignorant to it. Just like a lot of people have been in my comments and DMs. Like, not only am I getting harassment from the date R word, but as well as his baby mama, as well as like 4 to 6 of her family members. And then there's the world. There's his friend, his friends, her friends, their friends coming in, talking shit to me, sending me, threats, sending me messages. Yes, I've been threatened. Like, dude, I literally received so much backlash. It is insane to think that I would ever just be lying about this or ever just say this if it didn't happen to me. Like, I know it happened to me. And whether he purposely did it to me, I've actually had other women message me about him as well. So it's like, this is clearly something you do. Like, you clearly, do some shit to him that you shouldn't be freaking doing. And I'm not the only one. And since I posted about it, I've had so many people be like, oh my God, that's happened to me before. Not with him, but with other people, and I just didn't even know that that happened to me until I just, saw your post about it. Like, this posting about it has helped at least one woman. That's enough for me. It's helped more, but we'll just say at least one woman. And like, that is my purpose. Like, look up, date R word, look up, date R word, look up, date R word, so that you can make sure it hasn't happened to you. You can try to prevent it from happening to you, or take action if you, realize that it did happen to you. And then just to be cautious around the people who do it. Like, I feel like so many people are like, I can never see him doing that. He never gave those vibes. Like, I've hung out with him before. He's never done that. Okay, cool. What does that mean? You think these people are making it known what they do? How would they be able to continue to do it if they made it be known? What does the Bible say? The devil's not going to come to you in wolf's clothing. He's going to come to you like a sheep. Yeah, that's why. You're going to run from a wolf. You're not going to run from a sheep, But if somebody tells you that that sheep is not a sheep, who are you to be like, oh no, yes it is. Like, were you there? Please tell me, because I want to know what happened. If you were there, please DM me. But like, at this point, like, I don't know. Like, nothing will make them stop blocking their real pages, blocking every single fake page that they make. And it's like, do you know how much effort you have to put into making a freaking page? And it's not just one. It's literally Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you freaking name it. Snapchat is the only one they have not made fake page for. The only one. And I'm like, again, if it's not true, why are y'all going this hard? Why are y'all getting my family involved? The people that you were literally just talking about. Like, what is your point with doing this? I'm not going to stop spreading awareness about it. I won't. I can't. Like, it happened to me. I'm going to share my story in the hope that it will save somebody else from having to have the same story. And I'm like, she's literally due, like, any freaking second. Like, literally any freaking second, she's due. So to be doing all this right now, to have your baby shower celebration me, like, I don't understand, dude. Like, if it's not true, just block me. Then you don't ever have to see it again. You don't ever have to deal with it again. Like, but I just hate that, like, people know they can't get to me by, like, doing stuff like that. So they, like, get my family and stuff involved. And it's like, dude, like, my family hasn't said, my family barely be on social media like that. Like, even my partner barely be on social media like that. And so it's like, you're coming and bothering people, spreading lies about people, and then trying to run to those people. And it's like, I don't even know why you're involved in it. Like, it's literally, like, if the baby mama was just the only one doing it, even still, it's like, girl, like, either it's true or it's not true. Either you believe it or you don't believe it. If you're going to stay with him, cool. Like, but to be sitting here and antagonizing me and harassing me and then trying to go, like, run to people to save you, it's like, are you good? Like, do you know how to be a bully? Because that's not how it works. You don't go bullying somebody and then try to go run to the bully's family and be like, oh my gosh, they're bullying me because I'm posting what you're saying. Or I'm responding to the disgusting, hateful, just evil stuff that you are making up or saying. Like, I will never understand. And so again, my point is, like, I don't know, like, what else to do. Like, I don't know what will make them stop. I don't know, like, I don't even understand, like, just like I said, like, the reasoning. Like, girl, like, this man has done everything in the book to you, and you still stay with him, and it's like, why? And it's not like I, posted this so that they would break up. Like, I don't care, stay with him if that's what you want to do, but don't come messing with me because I'm spreading awareness about the person that you're dating and what they did to me. Like, are you good? Like, legit, are you good? But yeah, if you guys have, like, any advice as to, like, what I could do, or just want to send some positivity my way, like, it is all very much welcome. And I will say to anybody that is going to try to bash me, lie on me, to all the fake pages that I know they're about to make to post things, like, I will tell you, please just save your energy and save your breath. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not turning the comments off, but I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I know what happened to me, and I know why I'm spreading my message. I as well know, I just know, like, there's obviously going to be negative and backlash, but it's like, just look up date R word before you please come, sharing your opinion. Like, just please make sure you are educated on something before you speak on it. Like, look it up, like, please. Because I have had so many people literally be like, well, y'all didn't actually date. Like, how could that even happen? Or why were you even getting that drunk? Like, obviously the victim blaming, like, just so much of it. So I'm just like, just please, like, for the love of everything, like, can you just look it up before you come saying anything to me? Because, again, I'm not responding to anything negative in the comments.